So who doesn't love a good little change of plans? We're at the pool, so we're gonna chill, have some fun. Literally right up behind us is our room, and we're gonna enjoy it. Hey babe, are we going somewhere fancy?
I think so.
Let's go see.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey babe.
What?
You think I'm cute?
Yes.
I think you're cute.
Okay. So one of the things that Jeffrey and I love about this resort is that it is right on the Skyliner. Being on the Skyliner is such a thrill, and it makes your travels to certain parks a heck of a lot easier. So let's check it out.
Hey Robin, thank you so much for bringing me to this really fancy place for dinner and coffee. I mean, you're spending the big bucks. Well, apparently I'm spending the big bucks.
Well, it's our money, so just use your credit card.
Yeah.
Well, we made it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Where'd you think we were going? We need coffee first. have seen the images from tonight, and it was an amazing and magical evening. Jeffrey and I celebrated Valentine's Day and our anniversary, and this was a dream dinner. It was incredible, but we've had a little kerfluffle, which is not the first time for the evening. We cannot get back to our hotel, so we had to call a lift, and I guess the lift that they gave us was making another stop before they pick us up. So we will give you a debrief of our incredible meal when we get back to our hotel. All right, let's talk about dinner. So tonight we have finally, after 3 years, gotten a reservation at Topolinos at the Riviera, and it was everything we wanted it to be. So as you will have seen, we started out with getting coffee at Caribbean Beach at the Joffrey's location. We had the Toffee Flight, which is the signature drink of that location. We then got on the Skyliner and went ahead and went to Riviera, where we enjoyed our coffees. And then we had a little disruption because, as you will have seen from a previous vlog, we found a suitcase and we purchased it. We found a different one tonight. So, as we were at the Riviera, we got back on the Skyliner before getting drinks, came back to Pop Century, returned the previous suitcase, and purchased a new suitcase. So,
And then, there's a side note, then we was able to check it with concierge at the Riviera because we was having dinner upstairs and we're like, we don't really want to take it upstairs.
Yeah.
So, and they was grateful enough to say, oh yeah, you can check it and just come get it after you're done with dinner.
Which was amazing. So let's talk about dinner. So we had the ricotta appetizer, which was ricotta, sun-dried tomato, bread, and a balsamic drizzle.
Delicious.
And it was amazing.
They also brought out some more bread with a olive oil.
It was an aged olive oil, yeah.
So that was good too.
Oh, that was delicious. For drinks, I started off with an espresso martini. Jeffrey had a modern old-fashioned.
Modern old-fashioned, aka new old-fashioned.
And both were absolutely delicious. For our entrees, I had the scallops, which was four seared scallops with a winter squash risotto. And it was breathtaking. It was so good. It was so light and so amazing.
Oh yeah.
It was delicious. And you had?
The filet mignon with a truffle mashed potato, puree, and a, what was that? Asparagus.
And it was delicious too.
Oh yeah. It was like melt in your mouth.
So we did split somewhat. I had about 3 or 4 bites of Jeffrey's steak, and he had 1.5 of my scallops and some risotto. And it was so good. It was just so good. I don't even have words. We then got their creme brulee, which was the citrus creme brulee that they had from the 50th anniversary at Walt Disney World. And Topolinos kept it on the menu. So overall, it's a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, and we also had some pressed coffee.
Yes, it was very good.
It was delicious. Everything there was delicious. And then at the very end, we was about ready to leave, and they came over with a couple glasses of champagne on the house because technically we was celebrating our anniversary, and they came and brought some champagne for us to
And that was good
celebrate, and it was delicious. It wasn't like the crappy stuff they put in the corner.
No, it was absolutely not.
Yeah.
Our server Mike was incredibly personable, very fun, gave us plenty of time to do what we needed to do, to enjoy the fireworks show that was going on that we were able to see from our seats because we sat at a window. Everything was, it was absolutely incredible. It was absolutely a perfect first evening in the bubble. The only thing I'm going to tell you guys is if you are using Disney transportation and you are not eating in a theme park, be prepared to have to purchase an Uber or a Lyft or walk. So we are staying at Pop Century. We dined at Topolinos. The Skyliner from Riviera to Pop Century closed at 10 p.m. It closes 1 hour after the park it is attached to closes. And even though Epcot was open for deluxe guests until I think it was 11 o'clock tonight, they closed the Skyliner for Caribbean Beach, Pop Century, and Art of Animation. So we ended up having to walk just a little bit more and
Grabbing an Uber.
And grabbing a Lyft on the way home. So just be prepared for that. That's the hard thing when you are dining at resort restaurants is you always need to be ready for a backup plan. And in a sense, we did have one.
Well, we was talking about it before we even got down there. It's like,
yeah,
well,
we had a backup plan.
Maybe we should just go ahead and just get Uber anyway, or Lyft anyway. I mean, and literally it was a mile down the road, so it wasn't a big deal, other than had to wait a little bit, but it really wasn't that big of a deal.
It really wasn't. It wasn't bad. It wasn't disappointing in any means. Just a little, PSA to remember that when you're eating at a restaurant at a resort, sometimes the Disney transportation is not available. So anyway, we had an amazing dinner. It's been a long day.
Yep.
We're going to sign off. I don't think we ended up signing off for yesterday's vlog, but that's okay too. But this night was everything I hoped it would be and more. This day was everything I would hoped it would be and more. And we're excited to have you see and experience Walt Disney World through our eyes over the next 2 days. So with that, we are going to say good night from our Pop Century room, and we'll see you next time. Good night.